All right. All aboard. All aboard. What? Who that is? So early in the morning. All right, you're locked in to XTV Quem Radio.
Somebody missed us.
Tuesday. Old School Tuesday.
Get it together, right? It's Old School Tuesday. Good morning, everybody.
That's Lisa Love. Where is Steve the Groove?
Bakayo.
The answer one of funny in that Morning Stew group.
Uh-huh.
Yes. To do or not to do. All right, what up, man? On a Tuesday.
Yeah. On this morning, I told Steve that people on like popcorn.
I tell you, they're not a joke.
Not at all.
Morning, Kathleen EB. That Kathleen started off the chat.
She started. She's the one. She's the one.
Mm-hmm.
It is her. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Well, we're doing.
Yep.
We're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't
thanks to the
complain.
boy for the thing that he left. Thank you so very much.
Oh, yeah. Tang Palacio.
Well, thank you, Palacio.
Well, I don't got no thanks to nobody because me never get.
Well, you should have.
Fine. But you don't know what it is, so it's
No,
fine.
but I don't want.
What if it was a shilling?
It's there. I mean, you should.
Yeah.
It's just for you to go collect it.
Right.
So you need to come and collect it.
It should have been on the bus.
You know, where the hell are they talk about?
That's why everybody they're talking
In parables and they talk biblical.
in code.
It's a shilling,
Yes.
a red one.
Speaking of which, yeah. So probably soon we should be talking with the folks there at Mary Sharp.
Okay.
But also got to talk to the Thunderbolts. They're coming in. Basketball this Friday.
That's what we're talking about, basketball.
Yeah, Thunderbolts
They
finally
play
get back.
basketball.
Mhm.
Where I come from?
Thunderbolts finally get back home court.
Okay.
They've been a
After
couple of weeks
all the
outside.
graduations and stuff.
Yeah, so the schedule took them out of the city.
Yes, the schedule.
Yes, don't mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you can't talk, you know, in a matter.
Don't worry about
can't
it.
pronounce the word correct.
Oh,
All right, so what up, man? On an Old School Tuesday.
Well,
had some rain.
That too.
I get a little bit of that. What I don't like about this type of the time of the year is because it's still hot, but then the rain's coming in, so then it becomes humid.
Humid, all right.
Yes, and I mean,
Oh,
I
your
like
pretty
it
hair
humid.
goes to waste.
Yes, indeed. I want to shave off this thing, you know.
Why is it itching?
No, it's not itching, you know, but I mean, I had it for a while. Everybody think, and I right away, I like, yes, I shave it. Watch out.
No.
Yeah, and I say me serious today too.
Of course. Of
Oh.
course. I saw my beautiful niece and my wonderful.
I see how she and mommy the twin,
Yeah, boy.
right?
Yeah.
When you say that you and your mother look alike, does that mean your mother look young or you look old?
Boy,
Your mother looks young.
controversial things. That is.
Yeah.
Leave it at that,
Go on.
Frisco. Your mother looks young. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's a safe
well,
answer,
I'll be
right?
there. Yeah.
That is safe answer.
You want to say a prayer out for R. Kelly? Because R. Kelly said that the dry pie is not a jail.
Oi.
So that the 12th, the night of the 12th or the 11th, they come to a place, I sell and I tell her, yo, you need to take their extra drugs, yeah. Me don't know where R. Kelly take drugs at jail. Papa, he take the drugs and he say when wake up the next morning, he tumbled down off his bed. Couldn't stand up. He crawled to the cell door, where he take a tin in cup and he drink it against the door. And he passed out. Police then go and carry him to the hospital.
Mhm.
And he said that while the ambulance here, and they say, well, this is going to open up a whole other can of worms. He spent 2 days at the doctor in the hospital where they told him, yo, the amount of thing where you take could have kill you. And R. Kelly said, it could have killed me in the kitchen, could have killed me in the bathroom, Could have killed me in the living room. Boy, the
My
toilet.
God.
Could've killed
Oh
me in
my
Cell
goodness.
Block 1.
Yes. Yeah,
Bad thing
yeah.
make laugh.
That's not nice. Frisco, that's not nice at all.
That's take bad thing make laugh. Man say he's afraid of them poisoning him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a hit out? That's a question. Is there a hit out on the
Like,
one R.
why
Kelly?
would they want
No,
to
he
kill you?
believes that it's the Department of Justice to try to kill him. According to him, it's not nobody out there. He believes it. Let me find the story because this is
Yes,
important.
and I quote,
Oh,
Yes.
you
that sound like
want to be correct.
that sound like
And I
that sound
quote.
like a defense mechanism.
Yes. The man said the BOP tried to off me again. First of all, I wanted to know what the BOP, that's the Bureau of Prisons. R. Kelly is doubling down on his claim that his life is in grave danger in prison. No, if you don't see it, now alleging the Bureau of Prison staff at his federal center in North Kakalaki purposely gave him too much medication, causing an overdose that left him in the hospital.
All right, so
Yeah.
what's the medication for?
Probably for kill you. I don't know.
That's
Guy,
a
I don't
good
get that
question.
hospital. Me don't know what it is, yeah, man.
Why are you
He
taking
said that
medication?
He said the next morning the Pied Piper allegedly awakened feeling faint and dizzy, and when he attempted to get up, he fell on the floor, crawled to the door of the cell, and lost consciousness. He was subsequently taken to Duke University Hospital, and during the ride, he claims he heard the prison officer begrudge. This is going to open a whole new can of worms. And during his 2-day stay at the hospital, Kelly says he learned he was given an amount of his prescribed medication that could have ended his life. But then still not to tell you what the prescribed medication is for what for. Oh, wait. He said the medication is now... Wait. Furthermore, Kelly claims in his Monday filing, prison staff took him off necessary blood-thinning medication and is now refusing to allow him a doctor-recommended surgery to clear blood clot in his legs and lungs that are putting his life in danger. There you
Yeah, I
got
think
it.
I-
Elise. The man got blood
I
clot.
think I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a terrible thing. I would not want to have that.
Yeah.
You don't want to have
Yeah.
Don't
blood
ask.
clot?
Lisa?
You don't want no blood clot. You know what? You know what I've been thinking about last night.
What were you thinking about last night?
And this is because there was a couple of days after Father's Day, so I had time. Yes. You know what it weighed down on me? Do you realize that the Arab nations are in cahoots with Israel in the attacking of Iran? Nobody came out and said, but group to say it. I can tell you why I have come to that conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Because, first of all, Iran is one of the few Arab countries one of the few countries where they support the Palestinian people in Gaza. None of the Arab states is doing anything to really help the people of Gaza. Jordan allows Israel to shoot down drones coming in from Iran over Jordan airspace. And Jordan arrest and turn over Palestinians. Egypt have one total blockade of Palestinians coming into Egypt unless individual Palestinian pay some crazy money to be allowed into Egypt. The jets that they use to refuel, the jets were took off from Israel, they had to refuel over Syrian airspace. And the jets that took off to refuel those jets took off from Qatar. So to me, there's complacency among the Arab world with what Israel did do. Because they could easily say, no, you can't shoot down nothing over we airspace.
You
They
can't,
could easily
yeah.
say, no, we're not make your refuel over our airspace. They could easily say, no, you can't take off from our air base. And again, it just looked funny to me. And I guess, our lifetime, the Palestinians are one. It's a strange story. It's a story that's been going on from the time Jehovah tell them people to go over there and kill all the one that Canaan and take the land, kill the dog, the cat, them, everything, kill everything. There's a direct lineage. There's genetic codes from Canaan to the Palestinian people. So the people that wrote the book that the world revolves around were enemies of the Palestinian from day one.
Right.
From day one. And, the Palestinian, anyway, it's just a lousy thing. These people, nobody wants them, apparently. Nobody wants to allow them to live in a place of their own, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So you have millions of people just walking the globe with no country, no place to go, can't eat, it's just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But this is Old School Tuesday, Lise. Why would you dare speak about
Why would you
like
say that?
Casale says there are a lot of street drugs and the streets in jail. I don't know how a certified pill call officer can overdose. Casale, I have to write that one again and stop meditate so early because I don't understand where they say. There are a lot of street drugs from the streets in jail, okay? I don't how a certified pill call officer can overdose him. I completely I agree with what you just said.
What did you say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't know what you said, but you agree?
Yeah, because Casale.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a break and we'll come back.
Oh, and speaking of which, Casale.
What happened?
Yeah, Casale, thank you very much. Your donation will be received. Your name shall be written in the eternal book of life. You shall be entered into heaven with bells on, because it is sent my kid to Bible camp. So very, very good.
I remember you told us.
Yes. But the kid knows yesterday. So yes, was very, very happy.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Nice to meet you here.
Give me something from the old school, man. What you got? One lead thing there.
Beg you do. Also, the flogger was out last night. So yay for the spray.
Who?
Like
The spray that I had said we would want them to spray for the mosquitoes. It came last night.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Did it help?
Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Well, as
okay.
I told one of our store, I have not been outside as yet. So maybe during the break, I'll step outside.
Wow. You see, when you live in the Lapa luxury Frisco, you need not go outside for nothing.
Shouts out to Ashley, man.
Ashley too.
All right. Hey, Ashley.
Uh-huh.
And to Rivi Isagiri, I would like to say, Iknik Son Shi Wan Tu.
Wait, what?
Yes. You never hear Rivi talk Taiwanese, Mandarin?
No.
Really? Check this out. Listen to this.
大家好，我是骆翠依，我来自贝里斯，那是中美洲的国家。我现在是陆军官校4年级学生。也许你会问我为什么来台湾当兵？因为在贝里斯很少有女生当兵。我希望可以挑战自己，走不一样的路。相信辛苦的训练会让我更明白生命的意义。从小，我很想要当军人，我的家人也一直支持我。I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to my entire family in Belize. Thank you for your unwavering support throughout my military career. Your love and encouragement means the world to me. 在军校生活对外国学生来说很有挑战，文化和语言常让我不知道该怎么办。我很幸运遇到很多好人， 特别是学生2年同学学妹，他们很有耐心，也很友好，让这里像我第2个家。我很骄傲，我曾经是第8班的班长，在陆军官校4年中 ，EMT1 训练让我印象最深刻。
What is
That
Mandarin.
is impressive. That,
Mandarin.
All right, what's he
That
doing?
is-
What's the All right, fill me in. I forget the story. What's
the
happening?
backstory?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The backstory is simply that she felt like there is not enough females in the Belize Defense Force. So she went to Taiwan, joined the military.
In
and
Taiwan?
Apparently, Taiwan. Yeah. And
Wow.
is doing very, very good. She learned to, that's a major thing. She learned to speak Mandarin. I believe one of the things she was saying there, she was ordering 1 6-piece leg with extra ketchup on the side.
That's
But,
racist.
yo, that was impressive. I don't know if all of the graduates, they had cameras and microphones in front of them, but she had it in front of her, and she did damn good. Respect to the
You
Isagiri
said-
family. Huh?
You said she felt as if there were not enough females in the Belize Defense Force.
Of power, of rank, of
rank.
stature.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
stuff like, yes, you know.
So she went
And-
over to Taiwan?
Yeah. Well, that's
joined
the
the
story that I
military.
got so far. I didn't have time to delve in
Okay.
deep. I don't know that which flight he got on, or that way they been serving for dinner on the plane. But I do know he ended up there in a military gear,
Mhm.
talking quite eloquently in both English and Mandarin.
Mandarin.
I would like to thank her for not saying the word schedule either in English or Mandarin. Thank you very much. But
You
respect
never
to
know.
this-
Maybe she did say it in Mandarin.
You all should be very, very proud. It
Oh,
always
boy.
amazed me. I remember when my son Alain gone, him and Gwen, for 2 years, the longest, and I nearly fell apart. Oh, no. Groove Master nearly lose it when my son gone.
Had a nervous breakdown.
Yeah,
Maybe they don't
and
know.
He came back in at 6 months. It
Mhm.
wasn't nervous, it was just a breakdown. He came back in 6 months, and he gone back and everything is good. But I could imagine how a family must feel to send their young daughter not to the United States with a one swim in at the Gulf of America on your back and you reach. This that way to Taiwan. This is not like going to get to the plane and go heal her. This is far, and you send your daughter there and she accomplishes great things, Says a lot about the parents, says great things about the young lady, and we just hope that she has a fruitful, prosperous life ahead of her.
Of course.
Make us proud. Make us proud.
Definitely.
Thank you, Miss
Definitely.
Chrisley. Is it Christy Darling upstairs?
Lexi.
Oh, it's like-
Thank you, Lexi Darling. If it's Christy Darling, then it has to be Lexi Love.
no, because you already have Lisa.
Oh, yeah,
now.
you done Lisa Love already. All right.
Of what
Okay,
is
Christy
it?
Darling, Lisa Love, Lexi Dare. No, Lexi No, Lexi Baby. Lexi Sugar. We have to figure out something. Lexicon. I don't know. We have to figure out something.
We'll be right back.
Yes, we will be.
Whether the job is big or small, every super handy dad needs the right tools. And at Brothers Habet and Habet, we have what you need. Enjoy super savings all June, like 15% off all power tools and hand tools, 25% off track car batteries, Eureka Vats, and Pisaforte towels, 25% off Penta Decon and discontinued colors, 30% off Valspar, and 40% off Dutch Boy paints. Plus, we're giving away $200 to 6 lucky super handy dads. Every $50 you spend gets you a chance to win. So this year, give Dad his best gift yet from Brothers Habet and Habet. Come in or reach out today. Happy Father's Day to all super handy dads.
Imagine getting rewards for your spending. Smart prepaid customers countrywide, it's time to level up with Smart Gains. Smart Gains are exclusive, limited time offers sent straight to your phone. We're talking irresistible rewards. You'll actually want extra credit, bonus data, and exclusive perks, all tailored to you. Because it's smart, we've always got your back. Don't miss out on rewards made just for you. Smart Gains, smart savings, smart you. Smart, bringing people together.
In 2024, the Belizean diaspora took over Los Angeles with the first ever Belize Diaspora Summit, and you know the only thing that could be ever better than that is to do it again. Belize Diaspora Summit 2.0. This time it takes place in the state of Florida, Fort Lauderdale Port Convention Center, July 10th, the 11th, the 12th. Belizeans from the diaspora, Belizeans from home in Belize, join together. Let's do it again. 3 days, government services, clinics, business displays, kitty corner, pop-up trivias, panel discussions. There will be highlights for business mixers. There will be a live performance of Racindio. Destiny Wagner is going to be there. There's going to be a live performance of Makobi. And you will have Immigration and Civil Rights Town Hall, special guest Kenneth Gibson, interview and book reading. There will be a wind-up reception, rhythms and rum. It's happening, Police Dashboard 2.0, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Power Convention Center. Don't miss it.
All right, welcome back, man. Welcome back to Tuesday, old school Tuesday inside the morning stew. Just bringing back the crew. Lisa Love, Steve the Groove.
And Mr. Frisco right over yonder, sir.
Yep, today's the 17th, man.
That's right. That's right. That means that we're nearly done with this month. We're getting ready
All
to
day,
kick the
it's
other one
already
in.
half.
Yeah. Yeah.
June is.
And it's going
Oh,
strong.
there is the old school pick.
What is that?
Yes.
For food.
Yardley.
Okay.
Yardley.
You don't know what that is?
No.
Yardley. The one of them old thing that used to come right on schedule from the UK. They used to make Yardley make soap, perfume, all kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's one of those smell. What's that little square bottle that mom used to like that perfume?
It's lavender, Steve.
Huh?
Yardley's lavender.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. But when I think like about my mother, I think about some smells. One was G-Nate. There's a G-Nate after bath splash that she used to use, that she get Hannah to like that. She used to like Eudora and Yardley. Those were her thing. But there was this little square glass bottle perfume. What was the name of that? Anyway, never mind. If anybody remember, please call and tell me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sure they will.
I want to get everybody.
What color was the thing in?
It was like a burgundy, a glass burgundy, small square bottle. I forgot the name of that perfume. The one that mom used to like, a little burgundy square bottle. Got the name of that. No, that's the afterbath splash. Estelada something.
Okay.
She was married to Oma Lorda. Anyway, I don't want to get everybody nervous or anything like that. But yesterday, Trump went to the G7 meeting and he begged for Russia. I mean, Russia don't need no other spokesperson on Donald Trump. He begged for them to get back in, and then he started bad-mouthing democratic places that are in. And the head of Canada, the president of Canada, or prime minister, said, "Look, the guy shut down this meeting right now because I don't know where they go on here." But Trump gave an ominous warning. He said the people of Tehran should evacuate. And then he left the G7 meeting. Meanwhile, at the G7 meeting, the UK Prime Minister said that the United Kingdom is currently sending fighter jets in the area. The United States is moving one of their battle groups in the area. So maybe that biblical prophecy is true. Maybe, or I won't even say maybe it's the same people that were professing to be God's chosen one will be the one to do the devil's work. And it's a terrible thing that we live in a world with 8 billion people on it, and there's 200 people making decisions that put this whole planet in danger. And apparently the people with sense who want peace, who would just like to live in a world where you don't have to worry about anything about you other than your health and stuff like that. But you have warmongers who literally hate people and trying to get rid of people. And I don't understand how we get to this point. I really don't, I think a lot of it has to do with religion. And I'm not talking about God or spirituality. Spirituality is way better than religion. Spirituality is an individual thing. Religion is a group thing. And whenever you get into a group, it becomes a cult, it becomes a gang, it becomes something that it's not meant to be. So, religion, I think, I wouldn't say it should be frowned upon as much as possible, because the majority of wars that we've been having is based on religious ideology. Some people want 21 virgin. Some people want to go sit down, a mansion where they build on clouds. Whatever it is, it not a work for we down on this planet. And like me and G Mike made a talk today, I believe in God. I know for a fact that the world we are living on and the wonders we see, just pop up like that. There has to have been a creator.
Mhm.
But I dare not believe that the creator, the worry about everything where religion, they tell us the creator, the worry about. The creator not the worry about where you eat, where you drink, who you sleep with. The creator is busy to make the universe. They're not worry about you. You don't have hands. That we decide to build ourselves. Yeah, that we decide to build ourselves up like we are some great thing. The dinosaurs lived on this planet longer than we. And we think we are not that. We could go just like that. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
It's true.
But if we go, I want to go for the right reason. Not because we follow a bunch of jawbone. But this is an old school Tuesday, Lise.
Why are you doing this?
Kind of conversation and then go.
Why?
I had to tell him. Anyway. Let's more things, please. I'm gonna try to get Miss Chovy to come in to do the weather early, but I think Ann got to leave. Okay. Eudora.
Oh gosh, what happened to Eudora?
Eudora. Well, first of all, I remember seeing a white bottle of Eudora. Eudora used to be in a blue bottle.
It was a blue bottle with white cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, and it has Eudora on there.
Uh-huh.
That was a deodorant, right? Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it was a deodorant. Yeah, it wasn't a roll-on, and it wasn't like one of them stick. This is one way you dip in there. It was a cream. You actually have to dip your finger in there.
And you put it on there.
Rub under there. Yes. Eudora. When you got a foreigner, say it's Eudora.
Eudora. Yes, you put between your teeth.
Good morning, Miss Kuna.
Yeah, we need that. The spray
morning,
bottle.
Spooners. Spooners want to know how much weed you smoke a day. Morning. What kind of personal question, the kind of thing you want to ask me? I ain't no smoke nothing more than about $15 worth. Well,
Tell me.
My girl, watch out. Everybody smoke weed. Everybody know that. I don't feel like they're doing. Anyway.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
I tell you this morning already, you smell yourself. Continue.
Yes, well, a good thing I did. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the morning stew, and I do believe we have a guest in the studio. Sir, no worry about nothing. We normally way more professional than this, but every now and again, Lisa carry right down the rabbit hole. Yes.
Blame it on somebody, right?
You have to blame it on somebody. But
good morning, Ace. He's in tune. Have yourself a wonderful day.
Yeah.
All right, party people. Billy said the Thunderbolts up in the spot.
Are in the studios. Yes. Yay.
Wait, Balmy, wait. Whoa, yeah. Tall Balmy, right now. I don't know. He play far.
Leave my Ras alone.
Tall Balmy. All right, so make a mic up there, people. Yes, Mr. Mogil and couple of the players. You have to introduce this bed junior though, cause for real. Morning everybody.
Good morning.
Pull a mic there. Well, let me get
Is it brethren or bedrin?
Anyone you want to say?
Bedrin. I like bedrin better, but
you like bedrin better?
Yes.
Where have you been?
Sure.
All right, who's this fella right here?
Okay, this is I'm making you do the introduction, but this is definitely Mr. Charles Garcia, better known as Struck.
What?
Charles, will go ahead. He will tell you about himself.
Yeah.
AKA the gal them sugar.
Nah. we gotta keep it professional.
No gal them sugar.
But yeah, Charles Garcia, known as Chuck, Belizean American, obviously. Came back home to represent the culture, the basketball league. This is my fifth time here. In Belize, throughout my life. Been here with the national team 2018. Was here with the team last year with the Belizean Hurricanes with the MVP Vic. Now I'm back here again, trying to redeem and redemption.
All right,
okay, and how has it been going for you?
So far so good. I'm very simple, I don't need much to, get me happy. So, I'm very happy to be back.
What are your height there?
6'10".
6'10". There you go.
Really?
Oh.
Man beat me by about 3 inches.
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
So do you like coming back to Belize?
Oh yeah, of course. It's very chill. You know, coming from LA, you know, it's a fast pace. You know, I like the slow pace. You know what I mean? So I can walk around freely and do a lot of things that I'm comfortable doing.
All right.
A good thing you're not in LA right now, bro, because I hear some things that go on.
Yeah, I'd rather be out that situation. I'm good.
Let's
Right.
bring in Mr. McGill and get the stats because we look for even up the record right now. So yeah, what about Mr. McGill, man?
Yeah, well, morning Belizeans, morning everybody. But right now, we started out bright, as Vikas probably mentioned earlier, and now basically we had a little mishap where we had some injuries, and that kind of put us a little bit setback. But I think we're back on our feet right now, and we lost some games. Belmopan, who had defeated us, has already lost 3 games just like ourselves. And Cayo, who have just lost over the weekend gone, they have lost 2. So in our division, they are up by 1 game. And this Friday, we have Belmopan, and we surely will make one more step forward.
Yeah, you have to reach a 500.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. How possible that? No, because the fans need we even up this thing. We don't like that.
Well, yes.
Plus, the player one away games.
Yeah,
it's been a minute. You've been back to the team.
Yeah.
Been in the city.
No, okay. So.
Well, it's possible.
It's tough on the road, in basketball.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
Me personally, want to go to the next team we want to play. Me personally.
Yeah, pull out
That
our
is
buddy.
fine there.
All right. Another star player. Where to go, I mean?
Nothing much. Trying to wake up. That's
What?
all.
What? After 10, my boy. All right. So, what's up for this? What's the secret for the win Friday night?
Just us being back together, having a full healthy team. That's all. We were shorthanded the last few games, and guys had to play a lot of big minutes. Got us a little tired early, so I think we'll be fine now that we got the team back together, back intact, and then with the addition of Chuck as well, I think we're back comfortable. We'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, losing a part of the game too, you win some, you lose some. So yeah, what be the secret?
You want them to share the secret?
Yeah, a little bit, you know what I mean?
Belmopan is listening.
A little bit. What be the edge? What do you think we're gonna have over the Belmopan team? And the Belmopan weakness.
Their weakness, I think probably their interior.
Okay.
They're not the tallest or biggest team in the league, so I think we can get into the paint and be a little patient down there and
Let the
just
jobs come in.
finish. Yep, exactly.
All right.
If you guys want to confuse Belmopan, just introduce them as the team from the city of Belmopan in Belmopan City. They get confused because they're not sure if they're not Belmopan City or the city of Belmopan.
Big up the president of Belmopan, no, it's serious, let it go on. All right, what are the stats for game time and things like that, Mr. McGill?
Okay, well, Friday night coming right here. We're going up against.
First, hold on. Before I go, where my t-shirt there?
All right, sure. I look after the last time I think Mr.
Yeah, I'm there with my Thunderbolt.
Yeah, definitely. When you say I make sure that I get the right one.
1X.
1X.
Or XL.
Sure, you got that covered.
All right, good.
Vicar, remind me.
You see how do it
You gotta
group?
mind yourself, cause
You
you
see-
let Frisco yourself, cause they like life.
You see how do it group? All right.
Yeah, Friday night we'll be playing against Belmopan, as they say, the capital city, and the gates open at 6:00. Ticket sales. The game tipped off at 9 p.m. in Friday night, and so we are looking forward for the fans to come out and support the Thunderbolts and make it be a joyful and happy moment, and definitely we will come out with a win.
Ticket prices? You said that.
Ticket prices, courtside, that's $50. VIP is $25. Regular is $10. And kids under 10 is $5.
Right.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
And I tell you something. In a basketball, the country I believe no Thunderbolts are the best. They're like the Yankees. The Yankees don't have to win every year. We don't know they're not the best. It's like the Warriors. Everybody know that Curry are the best player God ever made. The hell with LeBron. Everybody know that. But you know, win every time, and it's just like the Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts are the best. They're not the Belize team, and they will always defend. And anybody when not believe that, go check out the game. Go check out the game. Make them know. Make them know.
Perfect. I agree with you.
Hey, what? You're going hard for your t-shirt, that group.
I like how you work your way into it. I like how you work your way.
You know I support Thunderbolts from time.
Yeah. What's the starting five for the game?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, coaches in here, so
yeah, coaches are here.
Yeah, we have to see. Like I said, we just got back healthy, so it's gonna be
okay. Yeah,
coach
so
has
might
to
know.
figure out
Yeah, and might know
who
put some money there.
Yeah, but I must say that we are with now, as what Vic said, we are healthy. We are pretty much deep. We can go deep now.
So Matthew Young and one of the top players, Glenn C. Vic.
Matt's having a really good year.
Tyrone. And Mr. Garcia. Big man, watch out.
Tyrone.
Yes, sir.
I have to look up to the man that's there, no group.
Yes.
I have to look up to the man. Yeah.
I'll say this: at the end of the day, it's just basketball.
That's what it is.
It's just basketball. You win some, you lose some. And like how you just said, the best players in the world will win every year.
Of course.
But you come back, redeem yourself. You know what I mean? Then you just put on the show for the fans, and give them something to watch and cheer about.
What's the game's
Let me ask you a question. Personally, right? Personally, for you, is it worse losing by 20 points or losing by 1 point?
That's a real good question. 20 points, you could come back in 20 points. I'll say by one. Because it's like,
it hurts more.
Yeah, I'll say by 1 point because, you put your blood, sweat, and tears in one possession. In that one possession, you just like, man, 20 points is like, you know what? It was just one of those games. We didn't come out to play. You know what I mean? We wasn't up to par. So, yeah, I'll say by 1 point for sure.
Yeah, 1 point, you start thinking of all the little things.
Right.
Yeah, that's going to be my next question. When you lose, let's say a team lose a game and you go back in the locker room, do you talk about it as like a team loss, or do you look at it and say, "Yo, brother, you mess up that one, man.
No.
You should have made that play."
You guys don't do the blame game like that.
No, it's not a blame.
For sure, it's a team. I think most guys like we speak as like the team. As the team, we should have did this, and then secondly is individually like what I should have did and not what anybody else really. So it goes team, then myself.
We'll just huddle it up and just say move on. You know what I mean? Turn the page.
Yeah.
Always next play, next game.
So after 5 games, though, the team they blend together. Oh no, camaraderie and things like that.
It's good. We got a full practice in with everybody yesterday, so that was good. Like I said, we're just now getting back healthy. So we should get the ball back rolling. We should. Get on a win streak instead of a losing streak. So, yeah.
What the games like
right?
the competitiveness of the game? So how did it go?
It's been pretty competitive. I think in each game we played, even in the wins, at some point we were losing. So that shows that every team's coming to compete, and the physicality is there for sure. I think it's been pretty competitive.
League wise. You think the talent spread out evenly so that every team has a shot right now?
Yeah, for the most part, it's spread out pretty good.
You can't take your eye off on no team.
No, you can't.
Right.
Everybody's.
But realistically, you can't. But you don't have to take your eye off on no team. But one of your eye on definitely on the Thunderbolts and the Tiger Sharks because then two teams I think they come very hard.
No, but just speaking league-wise about the competitiveness, and I think that was a goal. Not to speak on the league rather than the Thunderbolts here.
Okay.
But because that's the way the fans want it spread out evenly, where every team have one shot, and you have to bring your A game to the table.
Right.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Teams are making changes and development. So when they play their first game and they realize that. They are short of certain aspect of the game players, they will make changes, and as they go along, they will make change, and then there was a cutoff point when you have to have a final roster.
What kind of advantage you have with Charles right there?
Oh, great advantage.
Yeah.
Great.
I
ain't gonna lie. He played a few games for us last year and early in the season, and he was tremendous. You know, he's
Hey, Groove, I literally have to look up to this man, you know.
Yes, man.
I'm a gentle giant, man.
Yeah. Where do you forget that 6'10", brother?
Man, I guess it runs in the bloodline. You know what I mean? It runs in the bloodline.
All right, guys. So Friday night, 20th. Basketball is back. And of
Gates
course,
open what time?
The gates open at 6 o'clock.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Ticket will be on sale, and then the game tipped off at 9 p.m.
Oh, okay.
And come witness the Thunderbolt as they defeat their challenger magnificently.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
We urge everybody to go out there and support, man, because we always love when CY say Griga are the best. All right. How much time we don't beat Griga already?
Oh, somebody said that in the chat.
Yeah.
I think. Well, it would be easier to say I've only lost to them once.
Yeah.
I think they won. I could remember it's
No,
one.
I'm saying like in my whole time being in Belize, I lost to them once.
Okay.
I've been here 3
No, but
years
this
now.
season, you'll play
We only played them once. We're not gonna play them again.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you won the game or last
Yeah,
game?
we
We
won.
won.
That was the opening night.
We won. Opening, yeah.
Oh, come on, CY. You got to take the lick in the first game. Come on.
Yes, that is tell us. Well, they can't blame the gal. The gal on die hard.
I know. All right, so you have to get out, you know. Anything else you want to add to?
Well, just as the fans who support us, you know, it's a new league. It's a league growing.
Where the shirts at? Who have the shirts for sale?
The shirt is on sale right at the gate as you come
At
in.
the gate?
and
Okay,
you
somebody's
pass it
there.
To go to your seat, you will find the shirts here out there. It's on sale. It's $25 for a shirt. And like I said, reaching out to the fans to support. Nothing changed. The league just changes its name, but the players are remaining the same. So the talent of the game and that plays, you will get that same kind of talent that you have been seeing years before.
All right, so much points to look for, Vic?
No, I don't even think about that. When I think about that, I play bad.
Oh, yeah?
So I just go out and play.
Charles, how much points to look for? How much points you need for the win then? Because my buy the player.
You know, I don't. Me personally, I don't look at stats or points or nothing like that. I just go out there and play my heart. You know what I mean? My hardest. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, what it is. We, like I said, we move on. We adjust. You know what I mean? Like I told you before, it's basketball at the end of the day. Me and Vic been playing for a long time professionally, so we know what comes with winning and losing and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, you just play, you know, a team game. Don't worry about individual stats and come out with the win. That's all that matters.
Heard it.
We're gonna ask you a question that you could either give us the correct answer or the politically correct answer, or you could not answer at all.
Okay.
But is there a point in your basketball, and maybe not yours personally, but in general, is there a point, and in anything, in any sport, where it goes from being, is when you started out it was for fun, you love the game, but is there a point where it goes from, all right, it's still fun, but it's at another level now, it's more like a job, that then it goes from there and
That's a great question. That's a great question. For me, it's still fun.
Excuse me 1 second.
Oh.
Frisco and Lisa.
Good question.
That's a
Great question.
No, that's a great question. Me personally, I still look at it as fun. I'm 36 years old. Ooh, don't put the Texas too. Man, I said 38. Jesus. I'm 36 now, and I'm still playing at a high level. So for me, it's just fun. Yes, of course, you know, we make money doing it, but I don't look at that. I look at it as, you know, it's something that I love to do. You know, I got the ball put in my hand very early. Rest in peace to my father. You know, so as for me personally, I think Vic is as well. We do it for the love of the game. You know what I mean? We really love the game of basketball. You know, I don't see myself retiring anytime soon. You know what I mean? Or I don't think about retirement at all. So for me, for sure, it's all about the fun.
Okay.
Right.
So with the NBA Finals taking place, who you guys rooting for? OKC or Pacers?
I got OKC. I like that team over there just because they play both ends, offense and defense. And to me, I wasn't that good growing up, but I always played defense, so I always go with the team that plays defense.
Yeah, defense and get you in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with the OKC too. I had a pacer when I was small, and they weren't very good cards.
You got any favorites?
Me personally, I don't, because I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a diehard Lakers fan.
I
But as a
just like me.
as a basketball fan, I would like to see Shai get it because he earned it. He put the work in. He got the league MVP. So yes, I would like to see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander get a ring.
All right, there you go.
Tell me something. Would you let your son come and play on the Thunderbolts if he's not ready yet?
Would I let my son?
Yeah, come and play on the
top of
Thunderbolts if
LeBron.
he's not ready yet.
Oh man, you don't put that on me yet. Jeez. You putting pressure on me. At first, you know what I mean.
Man just telling you Lakers fan. You buy look drive me. I'm Mr. McGill. Friday night, man.
Friday night, big time. Come out, support. Great day. Foods and drinks will be on sale.
Right.
So.
What's going on at halftime? Anything special?
Yeah, we have our halftime show.
Okay, good.
We have our giveaways, and that is also on the table. There's nothing wrong with that.
There you go. All right, Thunderbolts.
And we know and win because Vic's good for anything.
And everything.
Ladies, they like Vicks, no?
Everything. Anything you get on Vic, don't put on
Ladies, they like
Vic's.
Vicks.
That's a good one.
Ah.
I've never heard that one.
You know what? You know what? I see some of you. Ladies like Vicks. All right, yo. Oh, hey, we're gonna take a quick loody while these guys follow. Yo, thanks for pass through, man. And we can talk league basketball. When's the next game after? I mean, we just push forward.
The other game after that will be on the 4th of July.
All right.
And the 6th. So we'll be playing the Friday night and the Sunday. And both are home games, so both games will be playing at the Civic.
All right.
Go. So.
All right, good. So hope this team could pull it together, reach 500, 3-3, and even up the score Friday night, Civic Center. Tip off 9 o'clock. Sharp. Belize City Thunderbolts. We're going to quick loader. We'll be right back. This is the Morning Stew. XTV, Creme Radio.
Creme Radio. Thanks for coming.
Thank you too.
City Civic Center in a home court match against the Capital City Kings.
They not like us. They not like us.
It's showtime in the Belize Premier Basketball League on Friday, June 20th. Charles Garcia, Tyrone Hall, Victor Evans, Glenn C. Coupe Lopez, and Matthew Young will strike at the heart of the Kings.
You may not get to see me very often, but out of sight shouldn't be out of mind. I am the Belize Barrier Reef. I'm special, whether you see me from space or face to face. I can calm the angriest waves. I am a living, breathing protein factory. There's so much colorful life in all my nooks and crannies. I'm the bedrock of our economy, the lifeline of so many industries. I'm the office and the playground. But I'm a sensitive soul. All the crap you're putting into me is taking a toll. I'm reeling from the garbage, the acid, the chemicals. My temperature is rising. It's made me weak. I need to be strong. I need to be healthy. Because a healthy me means a healthy you. I'm not just a pretty place. The homes I provide for mine help you provide a home for yours. Today you see me, but what about tomorrow? I have so many secrets left to tell, but you already know the only one that matters. We are in this together.
When you don't hear about how you can shop online with Builders Hardware?
It's easy and convenient. Plus, you get special deals and discounts online where you not get in at the store. Just log on to shopbuildersbz.com and pay with your Visa, MasterCard, debit or credit card. You could choose to pick up your order from the Smart Lacaneta Builders or Easy could deliver for you. If that's a big thing, the Builders truck could deliver for you. If you need more information about anything, you could start chat right here online with a salesperson. We're ready to help you. No need to burn gas and waste time in a traffic. Go to shopbuildersbz.com.
In 2024, the Belizean diaspora took over Los Angeles with the first ever Belize Diaspora Summit, and you know the only thing that could be ever better than that is to do it again. Belize Diaspora Summit 2.0. This time it takes place in the state of Florida, Fort Lauderdale Board Convention Center, July 10th, the 11th, the 12th. Belizeans from the diaspora, Belizeans from home in Belize, join together. Let's do it again. 3 days, government services, clinics, business displays, kitty corner, pop-up trivias, panel discussions. There will be highlights for business mixers. There will be a live performance. Racindo, Destiny Wagner is going to be there. There's going to be a live performance of Makobi. And you will have Immigration and Civil Rights Town Hall. Special guest Kenneth Gibson, interview and book reading. There will be a wind-up reception, rhythms and rum. It's happening, Belize Diaspora 2.0, Florida, Fort Lauderdale Board Convention Center. Don't miss it.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
right. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. It is 15 minutes to 11 o'clock. Just like that. Lisa loves Steve the Groove. Too much headroom over there. Max headroom. All right. What else we got inside the old school? Drop something. Drop something. What is that? Oh, yeah. So, all right, good. So we're looking at the fly spray pump thingy, majiggy.
Yeah.
Imagine how much people get cancer off of this. So what was it that you put in there? Who got the stats on how to get the refill or the liquid or whatever it was?
I don't remember what they put in there.
For the old
You
spray.
buy fly spray. You could put anything, gasoline, kerosene, water, oil, anything.
But you know I never
that
that
was
in the
made
spray
for
boat.
fly spray. What?
You know I never that in the spray boat. Had to be something, some
Yes.
kind of
That fly spray. It was a fly spray.
fly spray. Refill, no?
Yeah. Yup, and you pour it in for a lean up the front. And you pump on 2 times and then you pint it out and somebody to see if it works.
Did you add water to it or no?
It all depends on. I don't remember
I
exactly.
don't remember,
but-
right? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I know that we had one in the
But I
house.
think you used to go buy it by the gallon or by the half gallon.
Oh.
And then you pour it in.
Okay.
Oh, mira.
Hey, where you going, Ram?
Ram knows.
Hey, greetings, brothers, and Mona Lisa love. Well, today at the old school day, right? But only one thing I remember.
What's that?
I don't know if you remember too. And Groove, back in the days at the corner at Church Street and Albert Street, he used to go a man to sell peanuts, and he used to sell and live right at the corner there. They used to call him man Pekka.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember that man. Now, the only peanuts man, Creole man, who used to sell peanuts at the corner, Church and Albert Street.
Church and Albert. Okay.
Yeah, right at the corner, right almost front of the park.
Where are you to talk about?
Barclays Bank, and then when you cross the street, right in that corner, you used to go a dollar chicken shop right there. Well, right in the corner, a man lived for years, I lived there, and he couldn't move a police, nobody could have moved him from there. Mr. Pekka. Yes. That was the first man used to sell peanuts, Creole man.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now you find peanuts by every corner.
Huh?
And so now you find peanuts
So now you
everywhere.
find peanuts everywhere.
Huh?
Now you find peanuts everywhere, you say.
Oh yeah, but the thing is that you know all the peanuts that you find everywhere are fresh, like Mr. Pekka wants.
I don't know. I got a faint memory that, like, peanuts back then, like, used to be, like you say, fresh. And you say, I want flavor. You smell of peanuts flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like how you smell popcorn when popcorn fresh.
Yeah. I think it's a matter season, because I noticed in a rainy season, peanuts is not fresh. Only when like hot summer days, then the peanuts are really fresh because they got enough time for dry and so and patch. Yeah. No, in the go to help, if you have you Lisa or anybody will listen and want to take the advice, if you have bad headaches, you get the guinea hen root, you crush it, you put it on a handkerchief, you inhale it until you lose the strength, and that's supposed to clear your head and bring out sinus, whatever sinus problem or any headache that you have, bring it out, the heat from your head. Also, you could grate the mammy seeds after you broke the shell from the mammy, the seed. You grate it and you take the little bit and trash in each one of your nostrils, right and left nostril, and you could also squeeze it and get some oil. That oil is called sapuyul. You rub it by your hair or your any part to moisturize your body, but it's good also for the sinusitis and headaches.
Okay.
And the final thing I want to tell you is a little joke. Because here I say something about somebody and so. And that's a part of the old day too. One old man is in the dying bed. And he tell the wife, pet, before I did, I want to confess to you something I do. But before I did, I want to tell you so that I'm not dead with that in my head. So he say, you remember the lady used to clean the house with we? And then the lady say yes. I say, okay. The man say, well, that body was mine. And then he say, you remember the lady who used to come and do some cooking for us? The lady say yes. And then the man say again, that lady was mine. And right so, on and on, the man tell him about 4 or 5 different lady. So then the lady say, all right, you finished? The man say, yeah, I finished, but I don't tell you, I don't get off of my head. The lady say, no. Do you remember the fire department that used to be around 2 blocks from our house? Then the man say, yeah. And then the lady say, well, that body was mine.
Fire department, everybody.
The fireman. That body. So he said, the man that when he hear that, the man die instant.
Oh gosh,
Go
man.
ahead.
You're worthless. Yeah.
Oh, they tell them. I thought like the man tell you why I want to in a bed.
So Mr. Pecker had the freshest nuts. Ram.
Yeah, more time.
No, Marlon asked if some Mr. Pecker had the freshest nuts.
Huh?
Mr. Pecker had the freshest nuts.
I don't know for his interpretation, but I know I refer to peanuts. That interpretation, and he has to answer himself.
All right, Rob. Yeah, you started there, Rob.
Like Go say, some of the chocolates and some of them ladies these days, they have nuts.
Oh, Lord.
Of course, exactly.
Yeah, later, Rob.
Box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get.
What? Frisco.
Yeah.
Yesterday on the talk about but you see you like talk, but then think too late when almost time for close. About the licking of the water, the lollipop and so.
Man, not for the lick lollipop and ice cream in a public.
Okay. And then group say you don't mind to do it. No, I could tell you. When I was today long tongue and so on, I go that if anybody knows Scoops ice cream.
Yes.
And when I get my ice cream, and when I lick my ice cream, that make the lady come close to me.
Why is it?
That make me know.
Okay.
Make me know.
I can.
Make me know.
Can't they out in the public to lick ice cream, my boy? That's.
When Ram me young, they used to call her Highly Silicky. Highly Silicky.
Hey, today is Tuesday, man. Today is Tuesday.
All day. Today is Tuesday all day.
Any more old school thing? Marlon said that though. They used to call that spray flit.
Oh, yeah?
Flit.
The spray, the pump spray, they used to call it flit. I remember that name for true, but I think I'm going to get the spelling wrong.
Okay.
Good morning, Rods.
All right, that's fly over everybody's head. Let's move on.
No.
Multi-man in the building.
Nothing.
No. Very mischievous. Very mischievous.
Of course. He said
I think the man spelled the word wrong, man.
He got the spelling wrong.
I get man in Boca.
Hey.
What up?
What's up, guys?
They are.
I say Ram Bravo, so he was full leg.
My Ram the hand.
Yeah, but you know, it's not funny Frisco Groove and it's a whole old school Tuesday, right? Our people like who remember the Martinez days, especially Palace Theater. You know, when you go, it's so funny because what are they really allowing to go to Martinez instead of shilling for going for a ticket like that, don't pay because when I'm smart, nobody got a reserve there, too much money, and then you run out of money for snack.
We used to sneak in a reserve.
And it's so funny that when Ram says that, you know, come to think of it, like somehow, like when Marlon mentioned, Marlon not too good. I don't know what kind of work to do, but you know, too good. Somehow the word with peanuts and Pecker, somehow they got connection.
Yes, Mr. Pecker had the nuts.
Pecker.
Yes, because somehow you used to hear around that peanuts good for the Pecker.
Oh Lord! First of all,
Ram open and you kind of worms away. You know what? That kind of meaning will come out.
If you want to go technically, why you think?
What I say is that the guy used to be kind of Church Street, Albert Street, right? he used to dress up in our khaki outfit, khaki pants or khaki shirt. When he peanuts for our style, when you pass, you buy a bag of peanuts. That the part your snack. But when you reach Palace Theatre now, you have a lot of other vendors. First of all, you pray to God you could reach the line and get a ticket.
Yeah.
Because they got man like Casa or Tablada. I remember what time with Tablada. I in the line to buy ticket. I will leave a little money to me and tell me buy a ticket for me. I mean, I had to think about good get shop. Yeah, man. Oh, when I reach right at the booth, I meet somebody tap me on my shoulder. I say, young man. I say, yes. Why you take that guy money? I said, the man has to buy a ticket. He should have catch the line and wrote a daughter, pull me out of the line and put me at the tail of the line.
Oh, no.
You know, play that.
Yes. Boy, he done me like that. That Sergeant Tablada, he never nothing tonight. Boy, I pray when I reach the back the booth, the ticket not sold out. And I may actually get my ticket, but never again nobody ask me buy ticket for there, show money.
All right.
Because he may got sharp eyes, but then you may got one next guy what they call Brother Rai, we sell panades.
Yeah, Brother Rai, we used to buy panades and Brother Rai.
Yes.
But you know, all that days,
you say these small panades where they got boy where they buy sell $2 for $1 or $3 for $1. Boy, Brother Rai panades, when he put that cross a shop paper, you could see it where you hang on. Where you so big. I would that onion sauce, then you got the snow cones, man. You need something to wash down the peanuts and panades. So what you do? You put your peanuts in your back pocket, you hold the snow cones in your hand, Brother Rai panades in the next one, you push your ticket in your mouth, and when you go in the theater, you shoot about to the ticket man and say, hold here.
What?
Yeah, but you know, that's just the fun times you have when I'm small, when I used to go to Martini, man. I mean, the days they would have never come back with this generation when they come up. Martini days was the best. And I don't know that because Palace Theatre was the only one, like what we call now the south side, because the all other 3 theatres were on the north side. Up to today, I always wonder why one next theatre never help on the south side. Why only one? And to me,
that was the best.
To me, always the best theatre. Always the best Palace Theatre.
When you got a Palace Theatre, it was like you were to the Apollo.
Pekka will sell peanuts. The whole line you get your, you know why they call the man Pekka? Pekka peanuts. Good for the Pekka. Thank you.
Oh, Lord. Boca has been infected with the gungo fufolo.
Everybody know that. Everybody know that.
Boca catch the gungo.
Boca catch gungo fufolo. Oh, Lord. Ram don't catch it. See why I get it long time.
There is no cure. But everybody know that the peanuts is good for the thing. First of all, why you think they call it peanuts? Why you think they call it peanuts? Christ. I mean, they tell you right there.
Next week, because soon I talk to Barry Sharp and get the peppers, get the hot peppers going.
Yes. We call it peanuts. Anyway.
Because it's for the nut?
Yeah, because you pee. Anyway. They think they're good for you though. They're good for you. Could somebody see if they could get Mr. Etting with the weather, tell him to stand by Mr. Anybody seen Mark?
Marketing?
Yeah. Anyway.
Marketing. Yeah, all right. Let's do it then. Let's do it. Just because you said it.
What? Oh, Lord. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were going to try to get... Remember Bill Barr, Lisa?
Uh-huh.
Bill Barr, that was Trump's Attorney General.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to have his daughter here, but Candy couldn't make it. So instead, yes, we are going to have a doctor, Miss Felicity Ument. All her friends call her Doc Ument. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Doc Ument.
Okay, here's your weather. Moist, hey Jer. Unstable and moderate to strong easterly airflow prevails. Ooh,
oh my.
That's the truth. Mm-hmm. Sunny skies today with some cloudy intervals. Tonight, skies will be mostly cloudy. A few outbreaks of showers, and isolated thunderstorms will develop mostly over the southern and some coastal areas. Winds blowing from the east at 10 to 20 knots is gusty. The sea state is moderate to rough. Waves beyond the reef 47 feet. Temperatures possibly on the coast 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland areas 92 degrees Fahrenheit, and in the hills.
Oh, Lord.
It's 78 degrees Fahrenheit. This is your alert and advisories. It says a small craft caution, occasionally gusty winds. Operators of small craft are advised to exercise caution, okay? We are currently experiencing a low tide. A high tide comes in just after 2 p.m. at a minute after. Then another low comes in just after 9 p.m. That is scheduled for just after, 9:08 p.m. So then another high is on schedule at 3:23 early Wednesday morning. Sunset this evening,
1 minute before 6:30.
And the moon will rise at 11:35 tonight. In our outlook, this is through to Wednesday night is for cloudy skies along with some outbreaks of showers, thunderstorms, and periods of rain, mostly over the southern coast.
Oh my.
Yes, Catherine Cumberbatch is our forecaster, and that's your weather.
Thank you very much, Miss Catherine Cumberbatch and Doc Human. Say hello to Mr. Human for me. Ladies and gentlemen, yes. We were going to have Mr. Pohl here, Lisa, but Lou couldn't make it because he had a previous appointment. But we did get Mr. Festation. Manny, you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Manifestation.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
See what I did
there? He is.
And
he just manifested himself.
Yes. Well, Lisa basically said what it is. We spoke about that. Ongoing rain throughout the week. Look at that. Let's get a zoom in. Look at all of that. That's a tropical storm over there, by the way. Just in case y'all didn't know. What's the name of that thing right there? Let me get it. See? Making landfall in Mexico. Right now it's Eric. Tropical storm Eric on the Pacific side.
Eric?
Yes.
Eric?
Yes. And then we see, we got to zoom in so you can see all that moisture in Belize rolling in. And that easterly flow. Look at that. All of that. More rain throughout the week.
That's right.
Yep. So the moisture is on part of people. I mean, eventually, the more rain you get,
the wetter it is,
the more saturated the ground becomes. And then, we start to look at areas being flooded. But we'll see. All depending on how much rain you get, for how long. But yeah, we're in June. Get your fly spray. June. Get your fly spray and check your. Well, now the rains are coming. I could test your roof. Everywhere roof to get tested right now. Even the airport.
Yeah, and I threw that from my back veranda right over next to the porch. All through the summer, I did look at the Sicily, hole in the zinc. And I never remember it until the first rain come and I say the veranda. I say, oh man, I gotta go patch the hole. Yes. But
all right, so yeah.
Oh, you gotta patch the roof, man.
But yeah, so yeah, moisture is afoot. For those who like that, but you know what it is.
Yeah. Good morning, Rods.
Also, good morning to Andrea Stewart.
Oh yes, Angie, long time. Angie, make sure link up later on. It's freaking Tuesday.
She sent me a picture of her Eudora almost empty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one green. I remember what's the name of that one in the green Green roll on. It was a green bottle.
Was it ban? I remember ban.
Me no.
Ban, yeah.
In a long bowl, so it never small. And it wasn't see-through. It was like a solid green with the roll on.
Oh, Steve, the container you were describing, one of our stores said it's Ralph Lauren, not Estee Lauder.
Ralph Lauren. I think it was, you know.
I didn't a mainstream brand, not an old school brand.
No, but I'm saying but they have like smells that are like old fragrance, like car colors. You notice that back in the 70s to now car colors change. They went from like pastel, you know. Let me see. Ralph Lauren.
Casale. Senor. Casale, hang up. Stop doing that, Casale.
Casale sent me a picture the other day, one video, where it looked like the bashment they go on. I said, where you there? Man say I did that earlier, they look for leave or something, but they made it bash. Yes, Lee's wishful thinking.
You thought you saw put
Casale. Yo, Casale, what up?
What's going on, Belize?
What up?
Everything blessed out there? You know, I noticed on some news in Belize, even you and Lisa Love, are you guys joking about their work schedule? Because y'all be saying that work kind of wrong and everything.
I know about how you say it.
Yo, they say it wrong, Casale.
Y'all can say Skittel's the schedule. Skittel.
Okay, I try to think about that for something else, yeah?
It's a joke.
Don't worry about that. Casale, they went to shoot.
I got a question. Is there like an agency of models that you could find a woman to rent for like an hour or two? Do they have like a model agency in Belize?
That's a good question. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't.
Yes, there is.
Group says there is.
Oh yeah, yeah. I need to know that. I need to hire me a couple of females for a music video and everything.
No, but they not do any kind of thing. They not do any kind of thing.
Oh, you know they not do that. Oh, you know they not do music video.
Oh, the music video they want. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna bring my son down there next month on his little vacation and do a couple of music videos. I want to rent me some girls. I don't want me local girls.
Why you have to make a song like that? You make a song bad, my boy.
Yeah, you want to
rent me some girls.
I rent some girl.
Okay, my bad. It's so bad like a prostitute, huh?
Yeah, you make a song bad, my boy. Yeah,
that's the way to try to figure out a way to do it.
Always trying to give us a black eye.
I mean, the girl that you could use, I mean, you know, go into that catalog, like that Belize calendar, and just find and pick out a girl that you want in your music video. You know what I'm saying? I need me a dime. I need me a dime for a music video about your cool
this guy,
and some little beats in and everything. You know what I'm saying? But a groove master, but hit me up with that number and everything. You know, there's one thing that they talk about in Belize, as far as the call center, why it is a turnaround place, it's revolving doors, because the young adults, they don't follow the American codes when it comes to work. You know, if you start work at 7 o'clock, that don't mean come to the door at 7 o'clock. You should be at your computer logged in already. Just like an electrician. You clock in, you should have a drill bit in your hand, not walking at the door at 7 o'clock. And that's the ethics that some of my cousins have when they go to work, because they go to work at 7:03, 7:05. They think that's a good time. Dude, when you're working on my time, that's about 20 minutes for the week you don't miss, and it adds up to about 400 minutes by 2 or 3 months. So my cousins and young adults, we at work at 6:55, 6:45, look at 7 o'clock. We got bad principles when even black people, when they open up a store. They open up a store at 9 o'clock, they open at 9:15, 9:20. They don't open that store at 9 o'clock. AKA, Casale, I'm out.
Yes, sir.
Casale must think him to talk to the American Better Business Bureau just now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Casale, we are sorry we could do about that. Yes. That
all right.
Now, why we miss it again by 3 minutes.
Yeah, we did. It was
Alexa didn't help you out.
Where is the 7-Eleven baby? She too did not send it.
We should be having
Jody.
Shop. Jody, let me double check on his whereabouts. Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Check on his whereabouts. Mr. Jody is a good guy, you know. Mr. Jody right there. Jody Davis. Give me something from the old school, man. Hit me with something on the old school.
You know we got that. Hit you with your best shot.
What is this? Who are these people?
What?
Bata.
Oh, this the Bata. This the Bata.
People who used to work there.
Yes, but the thing about Bata, look at the color of the uniform. I don't mean the clothes whether they wear, I mean their skin.
There's a conspiracy going on here.
I tell you. I think you have to be a certain shade to work at Baffle. Not anybody could work at Baffle, you know. Yeah. But yeah. Bata.
All right.
Apparently, this was a September.
That was one of the, or is it the major shoe store, the only major shoe store back then in Belize?
Yeah, Bata. And I have to tell you something. I used to think about.
They had other shoe store.
They probably did, but that was the big one.
That was the biggest one.
I always feel funny when I look at old movies and I see you had Bata in England, Bata, and I always thought Bata that meant for Belize. Bata song Creole. Bata. Yes, Bata married to Ava back there. If you holler for Bata right now, you say, that mean you're the car. Yes. Yes.
What else you got? Hurry. We got a couple of minutes before. Man.
All right.
View.
This picture right here.
Where is this?
Seaview Hospital.
This is the mental institution that Belize had right by the waterfront.
The staff, right?
Seaview.
The picture you're looking at.
Yes, the picture we're looking at.
No, I'm saying it's the staff.
Yeah, this is the staff of. No, this another. This weren't the occupants. This was the staff.
Okay.
But if you look at the top shelf, the top row, the gentleman in the middle, right under the P, that is my uncle, Mr. Leonard. Yeah, and he eventually ran Seaview for a while. So yeah, this is, you see, I think that we had better care for mentally ill people back then than we do now.
Of course.
You know, we definitely had better care back then, because right now, back in the day, you say, where do we take somebody who has mental issues? Everybody know, Seaview, Rockview, or whatever. No, you ask a question, nobody know. Nobody know. So
that was my thing. Back then, we had some place for them to go. Now.
Yeah. But that is, that's the only thing right there. So man, I still there to try and look for this thing, because I looked at the what was the one the lady said, the Ralph Lauren?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah,
Ralph
but that wasn't it. I gotta find. I really feel like I can't believe I don't remember what it was. Yeah. They said that destruction.
That's it for the pics. All right.
I'm not sure.
Lee Van Cleef.
Right.
Yes. You know something? I was thinking the biggest cowboy when I was growing up was Clint Eastwood. The second biggest cowboy was John Wayne.
I know you may have said that, you know. I know you said that.
Yeah. But you know who the third biggest cowboy was? Lee Van Cleef. Mm-hmm. Lee Van Cleef. And you used to call Lee Van Cleef wasn't the boy. He not the bad man. You call Clint Eastwood, he not the boy. The star of the show. Yeah, the star of the show was always called the boy, you know. But all good Westerns needed a Lee Van Cleef.
Brenner.
You're putting how much on the last syllable? What is it? Is it Lee Van Cleef or Lee Van Cleef?
It's Cleef.
The two E's.
Yeah, it's Lee Van Cleef, but we call her Lee Van Cleef.
Yeah.
The same way how we call Sidney Poitier, Sidney Painter. You
No,
see
I
me how we
said
call.
like,
You see me how we call Yule Brenner? Yule Brenner. Yeah, you know, we just go away with words. We keep it on schedule.
But of course, that's the schedule.
That's
Just stick
right.
to
That's
it, will
right.
you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please explain this to me, Lisa. What is this?
It's a pipe. It's a public pipe. For
The pipe. You know, I never see the pipe. I just like literally see the pipe. You look like one chair with one thing stick up there. I want to know what the hell that was.
No,
I thought it was a
public
LG.
pipe back in the days.
I thought it was a LBGTQ chair, but I didn't see the pipe until just now.
I never see the pipe until just now, I swear.
Yes, as soon as we
Oh,
the pipe,
man.
yes.
A public pipe.
Hey, that'd be a
That's
solid
like
piece of solid piece of
Come on,
cement. They
Lisa.
stuck that in though, for real.
Tell me that don't look like two armrests. That look like
That's
two
what I thought.
armrests.
That's what I thought. That
Yes. That's why expensive toilet.
Yeah.
Really?
Shouts out if you've ever had your bucket parade at the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
we had that back in the days.
So the question that we ask every year, we ask: are the public pipes still around, or is there any public pipe still
Yeah.
around?
There's one in
know of
Biscayne.
one.
There's one in Biscayne. There's one right at Crooked Tree Road mouth. There's one in the village itself. Some of them are capped off, but you know, some of them are still. Two of them are still there. You know what? What would you think is the most photographed thing in Belize? Place, thing. What do you think it would be?
I would say either the swing bridge or the Supreme Court.
In Belize City or country?
In Belize in
country.
general, in the country in general.
I would say.
What was the name of the Alton Ha?
But they take down the sign so you can't find the place when Casalia got there, I think.
No, you said that no Alton Ha. No,
yeah.
St. Anthony.
No, you know something? I thought about that too. But you know why?
And a swing bridge?
Scrolling a swing bridge.
That's what I
Swing
said.
bridge. Yeah, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. But in all of my scrollings and page turnings, I see the swing bridge more than anything else in Belize. You see Mayan temples, you see Baron Bliss grave, you see the Bliss, but swing bridge and that little intersection right around that bridge. I think that the most photographed thing in Belize. Beside Mr. Pekka Peanuts.
All right. So yeah.
Want to say good morning going out to Prophet Jorge Ernesto Bab. The man the lecture me now on religion because
Let
he
him
must
in,
listen
let
to
him
the
in.
show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let the pepper man in. Let the pepper man in.
Of course.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Fine folks at Mary Sharp.
That's right.
Let
Jody,
me in.
Jody,
Knock,
Jody.
knock.
When
Knock,
Alien gone back, he carried 4 bottle of Marie Sharp with her.
Oh, yeah?
I vexed because one of the way he carried them in my last battle where I had. Yes.
All right, Jody, welcome. What's up?
Morning, guys.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Jody.
How is it going, man?
Happy belated Father's Day.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a pretty. How you said, the older I get, the more quiet the Father's Day has become.
By Jody, but you look 16, my boy. Where you going, you? You 16. Yo, the last time we spoke, we were at the what was it again? The trade show.
The agri, yes.
And I got my hot peppers.
You did.
Yes, for sure.
Thanks to the tree, we got them. Lisa get it. One Groove is yet to receive his.
Thank you, Jody.
John, me had a couple minds, don't worry.
But you send the right one, my boy. You send the right one.
Of course, we love it. We love it.
Yes.
So the first,
right?
yes. So the first question we asked, because Miss Marie say, I'm gonna start source the peppers for that specific bottle, and so you might have that in more You might see it more on the shelves. Is that correct?
Yes. We know that last year things were kind of slow. We didn't have much of that special red hornet pepper due to weather conditions, extreme droughts, a lot of rain. But now we have that supply under control. We have sent out to most supermarkets around the country. But still the water is kind of off and on. So right now we have actually plants planted out in our greenhouse next to the factory. So we should fully have everything under control, I would say, at least before September celebrations for sure.
Wow. So for Expo.
Yes, just in time for Expo.
Ooh.
Can I ask you a question, Jody?
Sure, Mr. Group, go ahead.
A personal question, I hope you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Who the better cyclist, you or Patrick?
Well, Patrick is he's a more a sprinter and criterium kind of cyclist. He specializes like that race that happens inside Belize City around Albert Street and Regent Street. And I'm more of the time trialist, more long distance. So I like those races that are over 50 miles to 100 miles. That's where
So you have to drink a bottle of Marisha pepper sauce. I represent big race so that the foreigners not to beat we.
It's true. I was in the cross country, but sadly I had a pile up with I think 13 other cyclists around mile 13.
Wait. Hold up. This year?
Yeah, this year.
My group, you not tell me you to ride.
Hey boy, I think I tell you something. This is the morning stew. We know everything about
I
Jody.
never know that.
Jody.
Boy, I never know that,
Jody,
man.
I could tell what Jody had for lunch yesterday.
Can you tell what he's having today?
All right, so I got our next question for you now.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead, Frisco.
If you don't know the exact number, at least around the area, how many different products Mary Sharp have right now?
Right now, overall, we have about 48 different products.
Okay.
Man.
That's pepper sauces, jams, pepper jellies, salsa, juices. So yes, we have a very big portfolio.
Wow.
Which one is the best seller, buddy?
Well, definitely yes.
Jody.
Definitely the best sellers is the peppers, yes, the pepper sauces.
Jody, I got the next venture for you and Miss Marie Gettina. One bunch of knife. Marie Sharp knife.
Marie Sharp knives, yes.
Marie Sharp knives. I see
I tell you. Never go down. Never go down.
Yes, I think that's a very good idea. I think, Mrs. Sharp has worked so hard since 1981 to know that our brand, when persons see our brand, let's say we bring out a peanut butter, a ketchup, even a vinegar, right? A vinegar which is just pure acetic acid with water. Based on the brand that we have built locally, persons, they are very confident in our brand. We have built the trust that, we could have just like our steak knives for sale, or knives to use in the kitchen. And once it says Marie Sharp, persons will support.
There's only a handful of companies. And on that hand, there's only about 2 or 3 companies that, like you say, they have a brand name. You have a lot of companies out here, but like they don't have a brand. It's a company. But Marie Sharp, I think that you guys are at the point now where they don't anything we know put on a name pan. The things we want to do from here has to be things where I live up to the standards that you've already set. So respect to that. I think that Marie Sharp, I know she's been honored many times, but I don't know if that woman get the credit that she should because of the business that she has. That's not an easy thing to do. And the ladies still look good. It still look good. Tell her I say hello for me and tell you something.
Our office said hello.
Sure. Yes, right now Mr. Sharp is, still here very much with us in the company day to day. She's 85, but more active than before.
Wow.
We love her energy. We love that she's still the chief taster. When we do new products, we go to Mrs. Sharp for that last tasting and for us to, tell us maybe need more salt, more vinegar, maybe need more fruit, more vegetable. She's our backbone, we could say.
Well, Marie, right there, they proved to everybody that pepper good for you. 85 years old, still going strong, still a part of the company. I think that's very, very good, man. And I just hope that Marie knows how appreciative the people of Belize are, how proud we are of her. Everybody we got at Belize, then they take picture of Marie Sharp products on the shelf. Because there's a pride you feel when you go out and you see products from your own country and stuff like that. So she does more than sell. She give people a pride when they're home, and that's very, very cool. Very, very
that's
cool.
a good thing, not for, lay down real thick. Sometimes I lay down real thick, but sometimes I do it intentionally. But we never do it. I never do it intentionally.
No, but, we speak the truth.
For a company with they're worldwide. Most companies some companies even they're worldwide, and you can't even find who that the boss. You can't find who that the manager. It might give you a lead representative and talk to you, but between you and Miss Marie, like with my relationship build apart, you company show and by Jody, what up?
Yes,
like I know you a long time. Or we could say, Mr. Jody, what's on what. But if you get where it come from, do the thing, represent, but still come down and dip on the level apart, we could talk with and get the real vibes, not some representative.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah, so you make yourself hey, anywhere we go, if you got an expo, if you
don't get pushed around.
If you got a trade show, you guys make sure that we talk with and we build up the lead vibes and the lead relationship. So I give you kudos for that too.
Right.
Yes,
That's
that
always
don't like me.
Thank you.
You don't like me, Frisco and Lisa. When we get out there, we don't want to talk to nobody. Yo, but Jody, make I tell you something. On the real, my sister-in-law lived at Georgia. He married to a Jamaican man. Then Jamaican people love pepper. The Jamaican man, they on the phone with me the other night. Bedrin, try send me 6 more than Marie Sharp pepper, no please. Honestly, the man, they beg me for send Marie Sharp because we been send some for her already. So I want to send her some of that thing, that new one where you put up. Yeah. Respect to that. Yeah, man.
I want to tell also everyone listening that, the persons in Georgia and Florida, Belizeans in New York, in Texas, that we are now nationwide Walmart. So
sure.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're in nationwide Walmart. No longer, you don't have. Well, once you come to Belize, you could take your stock. But let's say you are out of it. You go right to your local Walmart. It's just $3.99 a bottle for any flavor. And
sure.
Yes, check your local Walmarts. We also in Kroger's in your area as well.
Wow.
So
they're a big store,
Of course.
Yes, so you could stock up on your Marie Sharps in the States.
Yep, Dana just tell me that pepper them get for them Marie Sharp in Georgia was at Walmart. So I know to send my Marie Sharp for him. He could go buy his own over there at Georgia. What you mean?
Yes.
That's right.
Somebody wants to know, somebody's asking if you plan to put any other variety in the gallon. I don't know why. Look at they want to buy the gallon with other flavors, in other versions.
Yes, we do private requests in different flavors for gallons. But normally for gallons we only have the hot, the fiery hot, and the green. But let's say you want a smoke, maybe you want a huckleberry in gallon, we do that, but only in special request.
I'll be your huckleberry.
Yes. And yes, we do the special request here locally. For international, that would be a little bit more complicated, but we could get it to the States. It just will take probably about 20 to 30 days to get there.
But guess what, Joe? If I come on and we the talk, so we never know why you come on and talk. Maybe you got something where you want to tell me.
Talk to us, Jody. You talk to us now.
We give you compliments.
Yeah, so Just following up to what Frisco said, yes, we have been a family company since 81. Once you see me around, you say, hey, Jody, what's up? And, we are always around. We always make sure we're on the ground at Greek, at Expo. We try to meet as much persons as possible. We are closer to our farmers, to our customers, to our friends. And, we just want to tell everyone in Belize, so thanks for continuing to support our brand. We have so many different products. We have jams, jellies, pepper jellies. We have the new huckleberry. We have the red hornet that everyone is so loving and wanting,
That the one.
And, we give thanks and, we are still here working very hard, improving on quality, keeping the recipes the same, but continuing with that consistent quality as Miss Marie did from since 1981 to now. And like how the label said, we still stick to the old-fashioned way of production, even though we are using the latest technology. We make sure that you still get that same Marie Sharp love and recipe. That same thickness of sauce, that you're getting more sauce, less water. You're getting also that spice level for each one. If you want less spice, we have the mild, then we have the mediums, which is the hot and the fiery hot. We also have, if you love it very spicy, well, the red hornet, Belizean heat and beware. And if you love it sweet, well, we have our jams and jellies, and we also have a very good red pepper jelly, which is a mixture of habanero and sugar, like a jam. So, you name it, we have it. We have just juicy juices. The weather has been kind of rainy lately, but when it gets super hot, our juices, you just mix it with water and it's ready, good to go.
To go.
Yes.
Well, I like the marmalade, the orange marmalade. That's the thing.
One of her stores who is in tune, she says that she married into a Black American family and she shared Marie Sharp and they love it. So they would buy it at Ralph.
Oh, yes. Well, great.
Yeah,
yes, Ralph and Ralph.
Yes.
What is Jody's favorite flavor of Marie Sharp pepper sauce?
The man don't give you the 5 at Greek.
Yes. My favorite.
I can see if you remember now.
Definitely have to be the fiery hot. That's an everyday sauce, so I could eat anytime. It's not like the red hornet. I eat that maybe once a week.
Now tell me something. people who that are like pepper connoisseur, right? You know how you have different wines that go with different food? You have white wine go with fish, red wine go with steak. Do you have like pepper sauce that goes better with fish or goes better with meat?
Yes.
Or just you do?
Yes, well, we know that our citrus flavors, for example, we have an orange and grapefruit that goes well with fish fillet, lobster, and shrimp.
Okay.
But our regular hot and fiery hot, which is the regular flavors that practically goes well on seafood, rice and beans, chicken, meats, and everything. That's a wrong sauce. But if you want specific, definitely our orange and grapefruit for seafood. For pasta, definitely persons prefer the garlic pepper sauce.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You see, I never thought about it that deep, but that's cool.
Yes.
Is there a flavor that they in the back of your mind where I want to develop of a particular fruit or of a particular anything, a particular seasoning that you don't have yet where they in the back of your mind?
Yes. I know for long we have been doing jams. We want to start to do fruit spicy jams, for example, pineapple with spice, guava with spice. We're also looking at, we used to always do the guava jelly for Expo and Agric Show.
And do they rub it on the belly?
Yes, the jelly is so smooth. You know what? You may ask, what is the difference between a guava jam and jelly? Well, the jam is much smoother texture. You could easily spread that. It's not as thick as the jam. And a new flavor that we're also looking into, guys, we have a fruit called cocona. We already have it here.
What is the local name?
It's called the Peruvian peach. It's actually from Peru. But there are some farmers that actually grow it in Stan Creek. They don't have any market, just like the huckleberry. And they have brought it here. We have said, guess what? We're going to do a jam and a pepper out of it. So right now it's in testing mode. So we are planning to bring this out definitely for September for Expo. The new Peruvian peach habanero pepper sauce.
Wow.
Sounds good.
And And the thing is, guys, that most of these products, like like the huckleberry and this Peruvian peach, we have in mind to have it for export, but we noticed that Belizeans buy just as much or more here in Belize than what we sell outside. So we are happy for that.
Okay.
Very good.
We're happy for that too. We're happy for that too.
All right.
Thank
The
you.
one and only Mr. Jody. All right. So, anything else you want to land before we
And I suggest you try the bukut.
No.
That would have be you on what? You don't think I would have be on good basis for pepper sauce?
Bukut? No.
We could try and see. We have some
Jody,
trees
make
here
you
as
tell
well.
her no crap here.
My boy, come on. That would have go good with the tilapia ice cream. That, I want bukut pepper sauce. But serious. They say that's what you guys have people who just do that, right? Because that's how you come up with new ideas.
Yeah, you have a test.
You try different things and you just see, because you never know. You try something like that and you might find a market. You might realize, whoa, this one pepper sauce way good for you too. You feel you good. Yes.
Okay, yes,
medicinal
that's
pepper
true.
sauce. Yes,
That's
one
true.
medicinal pepper sauce. Jody, write
Yes.
anything down,
Yes,
Write
I
anything
know.
down.
We have this cactus habanero salsa.
What?
And
Okay.
inside we have in this product the moringa leaf.
Mm.
And we know that the
Oh.
moringa is full of different health benefits. So this is a start, but definitely we're looking into that health aspect for sure, group.
Yeah, that is excellent, bro. That is excellent. I
great.
even like the way
That is
how
great.
you know
I'm
have
happy.
a battle. Yeah, you know have
Oh,
a
yes.
battle. When you see that battle, that a Marie Sharp battle, that you
Of
don't
course.
know. That nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, thank you very
Nah,
much.
man, so you could try Bukut Jam. You know, that used to be one of my pickup lines, Jody. When I used to walk down the beach, I say, hey, that must be jelly, because jam don't shake like that. yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Popcorn.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks so much, and it's always I'm glad to be here on the show, and want to wish you the best for the day, and thanks for sharing the love with Mary Sharps.
What's for lunch, Jody?
Well, today my wife is doing a very rich beef soup with a lot of veggies, okra and potato and sweet potato and cassava and everything.
Man. Ooh,
I-
child,
I-
exactly. Ooh, child.
What kind of pepper sauce you are use with that?
Well, I wonder if my granny will listen, but I actually roast the real pepper under the stove, and then I cut it inside the soup, or I would use the Belizean heat with the soup.
Okay.
Why, you not easy. You not easy. You love yourself a pepper for true.
Yes, sir.
Anyway,
Nice.
Jody, thank you very much, man. Say hello to everybody over at Marie Sharp. Give Miss
And
Marie
it's
a
always
big
a
hug.
pleasure having you here, Jody.
Okay,
That's
guys,
right.
thanks so much, and enjoy the
Always
rest
a
of your day.
pleasure.
Yes, you have to give
Have a
yourself.
great-
You have to give
Have a
yourself.
great day.
You have to give yourself 15 lashes that because it take long to come back on the show since the last time.
You know I like.
Sure.
You know I like about
Yeah,
Jody
you
too.
gotta-
You know I like about Jody too.
What
Jody's
do you
been
like
on the show
about him?
so much. Jody's been on the show so much, and he knows us so well that Jody decided, well, you know what? It's nice, guys. Thanks for the interview. He decided when he had done the interview. That's the way they know you that top shelf. All right,
Sir.
Jody. Thanks,
Okay, guys.
bro. And
Thank you.
Stop by anytime.
Of
Okay,
course.
take care, bye.
We'll see you soon.
Take care. Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. That is Jody from Marie Sharp. And of
Marie
course,
Sharp.
Boy.
talking about all
That's
the
right.
peppers and whatnot. We love Marie Sharp. Yeah. All
That's
right,
right.
we'll be
That's
right
right.
back.
Keep your
Bye.
eyes open. Keep your eyes open for the Marie Sharp knives.
Yeah, is that true? Marie Sharp knives.
I tell you.
Whether you are a busy person or stuck in traffic or having an adverse or very demanding circumstance, tension builds up, causing you to be stressed out. Stress attacks everyone, anytime, any age. And stress is a killer. Palm City? It's best to be alive than dead. So visit Freetown Drugstore to get options to relieve stress and to relax your mind.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you today?
I'm so stressed out.
Okay, I'm saying I help you out right now. When I this daily, for 10 days, I am good after that, okay?
Okay.
Freetown Drugstore, 28 Freetown Road, where you are better off alive than dead. Freetown Drugstore, telephone 223-2876.
Hey, Belizean students! Ready to unlock your future? The Social Security Board is now accepting applications for its 2025 scholarship program. Whether you're aiming for vocational technical, high school, or an associate degree, this is your chance. To qualify, you must be a born Belizean accepted to a school in Belize, entering high school, trade school, or college for the first time, demonstrate financial need and academic potential. Don't wait! Learn more and apply online today at socialsecurity.org.bz. Deadline is Friday, June 27, 2025. Remember, only online applications are accepted. Unlock new opportunities for success with a scholarship from Social Security.
Manuel, it looked like the draw stuck again. I think we need to go to Builders Hardware.
Again? We can't read us order online?
Oh, that's right. Manuel, I forgot the draw slides.
In 2024, the Belizean diaspora took over Los Angeles with the first ever Belize Diaspora Summit, and you know the only thing that could be ever better than that is to do it again. Belize Diaspora Summit 2.0. This time it takes place in the state of Florida, Fort Lauderdale Port Convention Center, July 10th, the 11th, the 12th. Belizeans from the diaspora, Belizeans from home in Belize, join together. Let's do it again. 3 days, government services, clinics, business displays, kitty corner, pop-up trivias, panel discussions. There will be highlights for business mixers. There will be a live performance of Racindio. Destiny Wadney is going to be there. There's going to be a live performance of Makobi. And you will have Immigration and Civil Rights Town Hall, special guest Kenneth Gibson, interview and book reading. There will be a wind-up reception, rhythms and rum. It's happening, Belize Diaspora 2.0, Florida, Fort Lauderdale Port Convention Center. Don't miss it.
Somebody celebrating a birthday today. Who we got?
There's somebody having a birthday, man. This is Vaughn Gill.
Vaughn Gill
Mr.
celebrating
Vaughn.
a birthday today.
Vaughn Gill.
Come on down.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Vaughn. What did he win?
He just won himself a dinette set from Broyhill.
Broyhill.
Yeah.
Broyhill.
Forget those.
Yes. And this is
Happy birthday,
Naria Walcott.
Vaughn.
Yes, this is Naria Walcott. Happy birthday to you, Naria. Coming to you from all your friends and family.
You say Naria and I say Nira.
Nira. Okay, well, you say Neri, I say Nira. You say Very, I say Vera. Yes.
Oh, happy birthday,
my
Nira.
dear. Mm-hmm. Hope you have the
Happy
I cook something back there with smell.
This is Adriana Bud Castell's daughter. She's having a birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Coming from that and the family with love.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. What day?
Boy.
Oh, they done left. I don't know about the crabo and taman. They usually make those just for the
What?
just for the events like the crabo and the taman sweet. You know,
Yeah, but you see that Tom Brown right there. Tom Brown would have make one nice pepper.
Yeah, I think that would make a nice.
Yes,
Would
that's the
make
way
a
I
nice-
think. Huh? Tom Brown would make a nice pepper. What else? Uh-huh.
I saw a guy from Jamaica. I saw a guy from Jamaica did plantain.
Como Japão?
Plantain pepper.
Plantain pepper sauce?
Yeah.
My girl, I don't even
I would
want
try
to tell
that. I would try
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. How you know that? How you know that, Marlon? I know say it. Ooh.
I know Marlon.
Yeah.
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger done in the video.
I missed something.
Godwin says, crazy that you guys was talking about Mary Sharp. I just gave a bottle yesterday, and I know who he gave it to.
Mm-hmm.
But the person, whoever he gave it to, telling him how good it was, or it is.
Yeah.
He says he doesn't eat hot sauce, but he has a few bottles here and would give it to people to try. That's the one and only Godwin. I don't know if you're cold Godwin right now or hot Godwin, but yeah, that's how it goes. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but for real, when you do walk and you do shopping and you go down the aisle and you say, Marlon, I try concentrate, and you say one product from Belize. You just feel nice. Like when I used to do that, I used to see like cashew products. I look for see, but then I always say Thailand, never Belize, So It's good, man. It's real good. And then they're the kind of company, if they ever run into problems and like that, GOB is supposed to bail them out because they don't want companies like that to fall. But not saying that they're like national treasures. Ooh! Who bun the tortilla?
Yeah, I don't know whether that look like some sprinkle lemon.
Yeah, that's how we like I like my tortilla when the whole 90% diet look dark. Yes.
Mary Sharp.
Nearly
Somebody
like
have something there with Mary Sharp. All right. Lisa said disappear. Can we get a girly wear? We got to get the girly wear to roll in there.
Like, I know we like Mary Sharp so much, and I put that cereal. Oh, that's a papusa. I had papusa yesterday from the lady at Ladyville, next to the Asian hardware store.
Okay. Who's this? Quick call, Carmelo.
Hey, Frisco, good morning.
Yeah, what up?
What's the question?
Really, that's no question.
No?
No.
Okay.
Let me say, watch the wrong show.
Give me the answer, you might win.
Oh. There's no question, Mr. No. You don't win already. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he going for a big trip.
You don't win already. What are you talking about?
Yeah, my daughter on me.
What? That for you? That you going for dad? I don't for daughter. No daughter's there. Father's there. Yeah, but we not give nothing, bro. We not give anything. Yeah, man. Cool.
Friday, we're doing a floor.
Huh?
You were just talking about the Mary Shop pepper, no?
Wait, let's talk about it.
Yeah, we Jody made this now.
Yes, I.
Yeah, cool, then.
Yes, I. Take care.
Take care, Benjamin.
All right.
Come on.
No, we promise we don't give everyone free flour on Friday neither.
What, a papusa?
A papusa, yeah.
Oh, the beans
Papusa.
inside.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it depends, because one way I had beans, chicken, and cheese.
Okay, I could work with that, but not that one with no damn chicharron thing.
Why?
Now I want meat.
You like papusa? Yeah. Well, and that's the one thing I don't say, I want to make the papusa with chicharron.
Okay. Gotta have fun, I mean, hey.
I guess you know I get on.
I know. It's still O, you know. All right, and it's still O. Okay.
Oh, that you pop down.
I don't pop down at all.
Yo, we get the soursop way down.
No, the chance me. Tell us I'm a villager, don't tell you.
Yeah, no.
We live far from places.
Yeah.
Take a little more time to go around the curve. But
next season, you got you covered.
Don't say it. I know.
Yeah.
Thanks to Colville. Colville saved the day. I got a nice soursop from him. And I made a nice soursop juice. Yes. I put it in the freezer. And it was very, very refreshing. So thanks, Colville. All right. Yeah, you got Lisa Gurley ready? Put it up, groove. I read it, I guess.
They were kind of lollipop man on the board.
Lord.
Well, once you get past the smell, you got it licked.
LNC.
All right, the girly word for today. Just because I can sing doesn't mean I won't sing.
Oh.
Good morning.
Like a Boyd.
Yes, just because I can't sing doesn't mean I won't sing.
Yeah.
In other words, you have to put up with my mess too. All right.
Hey, listen, happy birthday to Anissa Gutierrez. I'm just seeing the request. Kelly Martinez. But Anissa Gutierrez is celebrating her 7th birthday today.
Ooh.
So happy birthday to the little one. Make sure you get cake and ice cream.
And send three for me and Frisco and Lisa.
Yes.
All right. The first part of the man's perspective is brought to you by James Bond. It says, never refriend a person who has tried to destroy your character, your relationship, or your money. Snakes only shed its skin to become bigger snakes.
What?
Yeah, that? Yes. Never refriend a person who has tried to destroy your character, your relationship, or your money. Snakes only shed their skin to become bigger snakes. Yes. What? Ellen Sue say, your name. Somebody to talk about good things, though. Good things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we join Mr. Frisco for the second part of the man's perspective, or
or
go to hell. One of the two.
It might be a combination, but it's for men.
Today, I know you.
No. It's for men. It's like legit the man's perspective.
Okay.
There's a short version and a long version. So I'll do the short version today. Tomorrow we'll pick up the longer version. So quickly, some health issues that mostly affect men. Right? And there's our name. I don't know if you might find different, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. So there's 5 main things in men that affect men the most. Health issues. I don't understand the first one, but it says influenza and pneumococcal infection. I have no idea. Maybe Ellen Sue could explain that one day.
That's when you have inflammation in your coccal.
So that's one that affects men the most.
Wait,
I don't know.
I say it again.
Influenza and pneumococcal infection. Pneumococcal infection.
That's a short thing, I think.
Yeah, something
like that. Pneumo, that P-N-U, right?
Yeah.
How do you spell coke?
Pneumococcal. C-O-C-C-A-L.
Okay. Influenza and pneumococcal. Let me see. Influenza and pneumococcal infections are respiratory illnesses with influenza caused by a virus, and pneumococcal infections typically caused by bacteria Streptococcus pneumoniae.
Family show.
Yes, exactly. Streptococcus. I mean, you got a dinosaur. Here it is, an extinct Streptococcus pneumoniae.
So I don't know why this is saying that it affects men the most. But anyway, so there's that.
Yeah, I think so.
Then prostate health.
Yes.
And then testicular cancer.
Yes.
Things that affect men the most.
Yes, well, I figure women don't get that.
Then there's hair loss.
Yeah.
Hair loss, things that affect men the most. Hair loss. And the last one would be overall fitness.
True that. I know they argue that point.
Yeah, so these are some of the things that are on the top of the list that affect men the most. Tomorrow we'll get into...
How stoppage of water?
I don't know what that is.
Okay. I remember back in the old days, people used to suffer from stoppage of water. I didn't even know what the stoppage of water. I think that's something like you can't pee. But that's how they used to. There's a medical name for it now, but back in the day, that means stoppage of water. Anybody know what that means stoppage of water? Call me before we go off, or call me tomorrow and make me know.
That's why we get pneumococcal infection.
If I'm stoppage of water.
Oh, Marlon is on a roll today, sir. Oh. Anyway, tomorrow we look at some challenges that men face.
Yeah.
Trying to help you all out.
Exactly.
All right. So tomorrow for that. We got to get on out of here though.
Yo, we didn't show you that picture with assorted fish or something like that.
I don't know. Put it up.
Alexi. Yes. Where is it?
What is that?
There it is. Fish cake.
Oh my God.
Frozen assorted fish cake.
Oh, frozen assorted fish.
Yeah. By your mind, they had got up the truth.
No. I said frozen buttfish.
Frozen assorted fish cake.
Put it up again.
Icing.
God.
Frozen ass fish cake. frozen assorted
Hey,
fish cake.
the moral of the story is education is a must.
And spelling too. Yes. Ellen Susan.
Yeah. With that, we gotta get out of here. Please put that picture in the
Ellen
group.
Sue.
Who can't see it.
Yeah. Ellen Susan's stoppage of water is urinary retention.
All right.
Yes. Can't be paid.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Lisa Love must have had some technical difficulties over there. But if Lisa Love was here, she would say, take care of yourself. I will take care of me. You take care of you. Stay hydrated. And if God is willing, we will see you right back here tomorrow. Ayo.
That too.
Boy.